morning, Hornets, and welcome to your daily dose of Bgsn. I'm Joshua Hackelman.
And I'm Bree Abney. Today we're going to take a look at the difference between weather and climate, the new athletic director, and as always, sports.
Well, first here's Garrett Norcross with this week's weather forecast.
Thanks. Joshua Hackelman. This week is completely different from last week, being in the 50s and 40s, but today we have a high of 55 and a low of 32 with a 90% chance of rain. Tomorrow will be cloudy with a high of 44 and a low of 40 with only a 20% chance of rain. Wednesday will be in the 50s with a high of 58 and a low of 51 with a 100% chance of rain. Thursday will reach the 60s with a high of 60 and a low of 21 with again a 100% chance of rain. Then this week on Friday we'll have a high of only 25 and a low of 16. That is all for this week's weather. Back to you guys with the news.
This weekend was the Coaches vs. Cancer game. In between the game, the Coach English family announced the individuals that did a lot for the English family. Kyle Niederkelp, Dave First, and our very own Emily Johnson all got the We Before Me award. Coach Hess's dad also was recognized, and the varsity coaches plus Carl Palma got a little something too. But the thing that surprised everyone was the fact that the English family announced the Matt English Foundation. Here's Coach English's sister with more.
In an effort to honor Matt and the We Before Me legacy, I'd like to announce the launch of the Matt English Foundation. The goal of the foundation will be twofold. First is a scholarship fund to ensure that Beech Grove students keep the We Before Me principles in the forefront all of the time. Second, we will support families. We will provide support to families facing a cancer diagnosis. And because Matt always went big, the foundation's going big too. Our first year's goal is $56,000. $56,000 so that we can ensure that these gifts can be sustained for decades to come. So it starts tonight. It starts here with all of you. In between the third and fourth quarters of this game, we'll be passing the buckets, taking the first of many donations to the Matt English Foundation. I'm going to leave you with a quote from one of the hundreds of Coach English's books. These are the areas within myself I cannot compromise. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to train hard. I'm going to improve myself. I'm not going to rest on my laurels. I'm going to own my mistakes and confront them. I'm going to face my demons. I'm not going to give up or give out or give in. I'm going to stand. I'm going to maintain my self-discipline. And on these points, there will be no compromise. Not now, not ever. Gentlemen, it's time to push. Let's play some ball.
Hand it over to Jonathan Dance for sports.
Thank you, Bree. I appreciate it. Hello, Hornets, and welcome to sports. Unless you've been living under a rock, you know that the Patriots won once again as they beat the Los Angeles Rams in the lowest scoring Super Bowl ever. Final score was 13-3, with the only touchdown being scored in the fourth quarter. Julian Edelman was the Super Bowl MVP, making him the 7th wide receiver to get that award. In Beech Grove news, both the boys JV and varsity teams beat Roncalli on Saturday. JV is still undefeated after the win, and this was the first time that the boys varsity had beaten Roncalli at home in the regular season since January 2001, before I was even born. So the boys are now have 9 wins on the season and 6 losses. Their next game is a very important one when they host Cardinal Ritter on Matt English Court for an ICC matchup, and the Hornets are currently 4-1 in conference play. The girls team made it to the sectional championship on Saturday, but would unfortunately lose to Danville. The girls had a great season, though, and a sectional championship game appearance is always something to be proud of. Tonight, boys swimming has a pop-up meet at Speedway that will start at 5:30. And in non-Super Bowl NFL news, the Oakland Raiders are in talks to play in Oracle Field, where the San Francisco baseball Giants play. And with this, the NFL will have a team in San Francisco named Oakland and a team named San Francisco that plays in Santa Clara, California. The Raiders will move to Las Vegas, Nevada in 2020 when their brand new stadium will most likely be finished. Swimming sectionals were this past weekend, and they got very emotional. Here's Madison Stratton with more.
Sectionals were not very successful for the girls' swim team. However, sectionals meant a lot more than just swimming. It meant the end of the swim season. So I went out and caught up with the seniors to get their final thoughts. I first asked what it felt like knowing that this was their last time competitively swimming.
I am so sad to be leaving swimming. I've been swimming for the majority of my life, so it's been a really great time, and I've loved swimming with all the people that I've swam over the years. And I'm really sad to be leaving my team, but it's been a great time.
It's sad, but I'm ready for the next season, and it's been a really good last meet.
It's kind of upsetting because I've been swimming since I was in 7th grade, and now it's finally over, and I miss swimming with everyone.
I then asked them what they'll miss most about their team.
It is so hard to pick a favorite memory with this team just because we've had so much fun in and out of the water this year. This year has definitely been my favorite year because just the amount of time that I've spent with the team, and we've all gotten so close over the years. And so although there's many memories that I can't mention, one of them would have to be from when we were in the locker room before and after practice, just hanging out and having a great time.
Meets, because every meet we sing a Sweet Caroline, right? So that's been the best thing about swimming.
I'm gonna just miss all the fun times with everyone, like singing and dancing in the locker room and just making a fool out of ourselves.
I finally asked them what their plans were after high school.
So after I graduate, I will be going to Indiana University Kokomo to study nursing.
I'm going to go to Indiana State and major in exercise science.
I'm going to go to UIndy and then for nursing and then hopefully become a nurse practitioner.
We here at BGSN would like to wish all of the seniors the best of luck as they head into their future. This has been Madison Stratton for BGSN.
The Pacers lost their all-star Victor Oladipo during January, and it has shown. Oladipo was a leader for the team, and losing him has taken a toll. Here I am with more on what the team is doing without him.
On January 23rd, Pacers star Victor Oladipo unfortunately went down with a season-ending injury. Since then, the Pacers have only won one game, a 95-88 win versus the Miami Heat. In Oladipo's absence, Pacers head coach Nate McMillan has given Tyreke Evans starting minutes, as well as calling up Edmund Sumner from the G League and using rookie Aaron Holiday off the bench. Pacers' record so far has not been great without Oladipo, so I asked senior Gavin Hess about what the Pacers should do to start winning some more games. Here he is.
With the trade deadline coming up soon, I think they need to acquire another scorer, and they need to get Miles Turner the ball more. He only got 8 shots in the game last night, and he needs more shots if the Pacers want to win and score.
The game Gavin was referring to was the Pacers' loss to the Washington Wizards. So I then asked another senior basketball player, Griffin Wade, about what the Pacers should do to help win some games.
They just need to slow it down. They just need to work through the offense, stop taking terrible shots, you know. They're just taking dumb shots.
I then asked Griffin if the Pacers should trade for anyone before the deadline. Here's what he had to say.
No, we need to wait till Oladipo gets back because the young core that we have right now is doing pretty good. We just need to wait. Just be patient.
Only time will tell what the Pacers will do before the trade deadline, if they do anything at all. For BGSN Sports, I am Jonathan Dance.
Well, fellas, that's all for sports today, so make sure you tune in tomorrow for more sports updates.
Daily Dose of BGSN 10.
Teachers, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to get notified every time we go live.
And don't forget to follow us on social media. I'm Bree.
And I'm Josh. Have an amazing day, Hornets.